We're listening to your home for all the 70s.
Fact. Window replacements are pricey.
Yeah, you're home for the 70s and 80s artists we all grew up with. You're listening to the Shakeman Show.
Insanity happening at the Shakeman Show. What else is new?
For a change.
Welcome back, man. What a great tribute block out to Eddie Money, one of the greatest rock icons of our time. And, you know, I could just sit back and we could just sit here and play hours and hours of Eddie Money music because he just had so many great songs.
Yeah.
Not even the hit songs. Even the hit songs that weren't hit songs. They're just like songs off the album.
We're just great songs.
He's just a great songwriter.
Not the best voice, but it was perfect for his music.
It fit it perfectly with his music. And, you know, I had to take some time in our show tonight to pay tribute to Eddie because Eddie was, you know, really just a great, great guy. And I know people that met him and said he was very great to them and very nice. And, you know.
I heard that, you know, when somebody had met him, like when they were touring with him and all that stuff, he was like kind of like the inappropriate uncle.
Yeah.
Eddie
Money.
Yeah.
Eddie
Money. And
He's gonna do that all night.
yeah. But
To what?
Eddie
you know he sold 2 million. He sold 2 million copies of his self debuted album. That's a lot to sell back in
debut.
'78, late '70s to sell an album of that. You know, wow,
Yeah.
unbelievable. But there's a lot of singers who. Singers who not only singers but musicians that have been coming out in the public now and saying how they felt. Actually, frontman Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon recalled a recent encounter with Eddie. He said, "When I called Eddie Money to join us in Thousand Oaks for a benefit show earlier in the year, he immediately came on board. Eddie's presence made any room he entered a happy place." He said for him to jump on board that quickly was, you know, just phenomenal. Of course, he was good friends with Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy sent a tweet out, "R.I.P. my friend. Memories like this and your music will live forever. Our love goes out to you, to your wonderful family. I know you and Bill are rocking." And that's Bill Graham that we were talking about earlier that, you know, got Eddie his start.
Yep.
May every cover band play a Eddie Money song tonight. It's awesome. Paul Stanley from Kiss said, "Rest in peace, Eddie. So sad to hear of his passing. I remember his first album, which I loved. A fine singer through the years. My condolences to his family." Richard Marx.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
A little weird choice of words there, Richard, but that's okay. We'll go with it. Such a sweetheart. Saw him in January. Yeah, a little weird choice of words there for a guy, but saw him in January at our benefit for the Malibu Fires Borderline Shooting Victims benefit. I haven't seen him in years, and he gave me a big hug immediately and whispered a dirty joke into my ear. That was Eddie.
Yeah, the inappropriate uncle. There you go.
Yep. D. Snyder said, so sad to hear about the passing of Eddie. He was a really great guy. I considered him a friend. Condolences to his family from Mayan. It sounds trite, I know, but we will always have his voice and his music. Slash just got real simple and said, "Rest in peace." Rick Springfield, Jen's fan. Jen's a big fan of. So sad to hear about our rock and roll brother Eddie Money. He passed away this morning. Love to your family and great memories of you, Eddie. Should have learned something from Rick. Anyway, what else we got here? Huey Lewis. Huey Lewis says, "My condolences to the family. A legend has left us." The whole group of foreigners said, "Rest in peace, Eddie Money. Big influence. We loved you." Okay. Brett Michaels, my deepest condolences go out to the family and friends of Eddie. What a great artist. And great. There's a picture of Brett and Eddie meeting. So some rockers sending out their best for Eddie Money. So that was a great tribute that we did, playing a block of Eddie Money. It's like, wow. I wanted to pay tribute just to Eddie Money tonight, get that out of the way and go on with the show. But now we have 2 other deaths to report and talk about.
Yeah.
And it's just really, really messed up. But anyway, we lost Eddie. I believe it was, when did that happen?
That
we heard
was
over the weekend, wasn't it?
Sunday.
We heard about Eddie. And we just heard of the death of Rick Ocasek from the Cars, who passed away, I believe.
I think not Monday, wasn't it?
The 15th, which was?
That was Sunday.
So Eddie and Rick must have had plans together.
Yeah, there you go. Well, let's see.
Well, he had 2 tickets to Paradise, so I guess he invited Rick, right?
Well, let's find out.
Wow.
Hey, got to throw a little humor into the. We don't want it to be so morbid on the show.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. You guys didn't like that?
That was a...
Eddie had 2 tickets to Paradise. Rick died the same day, so they both had plans.
Eddie died September 13th, 2 days before.
He died Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
All right, so he made plans with Rick.
Yeah, he was making reservations.
Yeah, he made reservations. Rick said, I'll see you in 2 days. All right. I just had to throw it in there. Trying to make some humor of this. We don't want to be morbid, right? Anyway, Richard Theodore Ocasek was born on March 23rd, 1944. An American singer, songwriter, musician, record producer, and a painter.
Painter?
Yep.
A
painter, like painting.
Like Bob Ross?
Painting.
Oh my God, nobody's like Bob Ross. Stop.
Nobody beats Bob Ross. He was the lead vocalist, as we all know, and rhythm guitarist and songwriter for the rock band The Cars.
Yeah, a lot of hits from The Cars. People don't realize.
And just the year before, in 2018, Ocasek was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of The Cars.
Too, huh?
And you guys guess where Rick was born?
In the hospital?
Not too far away.
In a hospital?
No. What city and state?
Oh.
Go with Warminster.
No.
Leveltown.
Not in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Trenton, New Jersey.
I should have said neighboring state.
Yeah, seriously, you said
Yeah.
not too far.
I did. I said not too far from us.
Trenton, New Jersey.
Not New Jersey.
Yeah, Trenton was.
I'll take out New Jersey and Delaware for you. It's not New Jersey and
Jesus
Delaware.
Christmas, we're running out of stuff like New York.
Well, you only got really 2 more.
New York and Ohio.
Honolulu,
Well,
Hawaii.
Ohio's pretty close too. No, you got New York and come on, what's the other obvious one?
Queens.
Come on, it's a neighbor of Delaware.
Never Delaware. Maryland?
Yes, he was born in Baltimore,
That's
Maryland. You
hours
guys are
away,
morons.
man.
That's like 2 hours away.
It's not that far.
It's like 2 hours.
How would
man.
you know?
Okay,
you're
how
always
far is
sleeping.
New York?
From here?
Yeah,
Hour.
Hour and a half at tops.
hour and a half from where?
Here.
From where?
Here.
Here?
Where we're at presently.
Yeah, not
At the current
the New
present
York.
moment.
Not the what New York do you drive in? Take a lot longer.
Actually, I usually drive up to the Trenton and take Trenton local.
Okay. So anyway, Rick Ocasek was born in Baltimore, Maryland. Died in New York City. That's where he passed
A lot of
away.
people die in New York.
He lived in New York. Yeah. So anyway, acoustic?
Okay.
Ocasek.
Yes, that too.
That too,
Acoustic.
yeah.
I was thinking of your acoustic. G-Man got a new acoustic,
Yeah.
and he was showing it off.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Really?
It's really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Ocasek met future Cars bassist Benjamin Orr in Cleveland in 1965. Holy shit, that's going way back. After Ocasek saw Orr performing with his band, the Grasshoppers,
Yep.
on the Big Five show. He reconnected with Orr a few years later in Columbus, Ohio, and the two began booking bands together. They formed a band called ID Nirvana. Oh, did I use that N word?
Yeah,
You
you
did.
did, but it was before the other one.
Right. It's in a different.
Yep. Yep.
They formed this band in a great year of 1968.
Yeah. Some other things happened that year.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ocasek and Orr were in various bands in Columbus and Ann Arbor, Michigan, before relocating to Boston in the early 1970s. In Boston, they formed a Crosby, Stills, and Nash style folk rock band called Milkwood.
I can't picture him in that kind of band.
They released one album, How's the Weather, on Paramount
Milkwood.
Records. Jen was amused by that name.
That's a heck of a name.
Yeah,
What do you think of that name, Jen?
She took the microphone away. She's not.
Jen. What do you think of that
I'm
name?
not participating.
We're trying to do a tribute, and she's laughing.
I'm trying not.
No,
That's
sir.
why I moved the microphone.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And he's just.
That's really not necessary. That's really not necessary.
Yes, exactly.
All right. She did the right thing. She moved the microphone away. G-Man, you're starting trouble.
Surprise.
Oh, okay. I thought that was...
Yeah, well,
That's not too far away.
Hey,
Anyway.
holy crap, he was 6'4".
Yeah, he was. He was a tall dude. You didn't...
Jeez.
Yeah, he was big.
Yes.
The Cars. Let's get into it. Ocasek, the Cars, was founding member of the Cars. Of course, we all know that.
Yes.
Recording numerous hit songs from 1978 to 88. He played rhythm guitar and sang lead vocals for majority of the songs. Bassist Benjamin Orr was lead vocalist on the remaining tracks. After splitting writing duty with Orr in the 1970s, Ocasek became the principal songwriter of the band and wrote nearly all the Cars material, sharing credit on only a few songs with bandmate Greg Hawkes as co-writer. In 2010, Ocasek reunited with the surviving original members of Cars to record their first album in 24 years.
Damn.
Called Move Like This in 2011. Wow. And we all know Rick from his, of course, his thing with his career, but he also had a solo career. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
The singer released his first solo album in 1982, Beatitude. Yeah, it was called Beatitude.
Wow. I remember learning
So
about them
like
in
the
grade school.
B-side attitude? Or?
Yeah.
I remember learning about the Beatitudes.
But
in
even
grade
though
school.
he did a
Yeah,
solo,
that's cool.
even though he did a solo album, that's we should post that. I'm sorry, guys. Even though he was doing a solo project, he asked his Cars bandmates to be a part. Greg Hawkes played
Well,
on
this
the
is
album.
my solo gig. You guys mind joining?
You wanna help me,
We're
man?
not going to be called the Cars, though.
Yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I just need you guys to play some songs. The Cars disbanded in 1988.
Yeah.
And Ocasek disappeared from the public eye for a couple of years. He resurfaced in 1990, doing his solo thing again. He also wrote a book in 1993, a book of poetry called Negative Theater.
Poultry?
Yes, poetry.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
Oh, he said poultry.
Poultry? He wrote about chickens, yeah.
2 chickens to parallel. Oh, wait. That was
No,
Eddie.
wrong
That
one.
was the wrong artist.
Maybe he was
Wow.
thinking of Eddie.
Who remembers the great movie in 1988, Hairspray?
No.
Everybody, say
Did you know
one, so-
Ocasek had a cameo role in that?
Obviously not, because I never saw it.
As a beatnik painter.
No.
Yeah, I could see the beatnik thing.
Yeah. In Hairspray, yeah.
Okay.
He had a small part in a movie Made in Heaven also,
Never
which he
saw
played
that.
a mechanic.
Did you see that?
Who was in that?
What? Who? Where?
Made,
Made
in
in
Heaven.
Heaven?
No.
No, me either.
That was no.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I don't it was some corny 80s movie that I didn't see. Yeah.
Right.
And of course, Ocasek made some TV appearances. He was married 3 times. His first wife, Constance, divorced him in Ohio in 1971.
Because he messed up.
In that same year, he said, "You know what? Let me try it again." He married Suzanne Ocasek,
Bless you.
who uses the original,
Getting on ya?
who actually uses the original spelling of Ocasek's name. That's kind of weird. Ain't that freaky?
It's
That's
only
why
one
he
extra
divorced
letter.
her.
It's only one extra letter.
So just when he thought he got it right, 17 years with Suzanne, Suzanne, I should say.
1988.
He said, "Damn it."
Nope.
After 17 years, no.
You've
He
never
said, "You
had
know
sex
what?
with anyone
Outta
else. I'm
here."
divorcing you so you can have sex with someone else.
Right. Well, it's kind of, Rick kind of went the other way. He kind of said, Suzanne, you kind of got old. Your boobs are flabby.
Wow.
I'm going to go with an 18-year-old model.
He was 20 pounds
Yeah, I know.
his whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, he
He's
married.
never mind.
You what?
Nothing.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 1989, he
No,
married.
so this is what happened. It's like I told you. He probably looked at the wife, said, "You're getting a little flabby. You're not looking hot to me anymore." And he met a 18-year-old supermodel named Paulina Porteskova.
Porteskova.
Yes. While
That's
he
good
was
Irish name.
still married to Suzanne.
Oh, Susanna. won't you-
You're in what band?
So Ocasek,
I'm sorry.
So yeah, right. What are they called? Oh, you're going to buy me a car? So, of course, he divorced Suzanne after meeting this hot 18-year-old model.
Wow.
And, yeah. But, after doing all that,
Going to your car.
after all that, him and Paulina separated in a year. I guess he got,
no,
she got...
they were married from 1989 to 2019.
Who told you that?
It's on the internet.
Really?
Yep.
It's funny you guys are using the same
That-
internet, but not getting
that-
the same information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
anyway, technically, he's not with her anymore anyway. So
Wikipedia, by the way.
Wow, that's what I'm in.
No, you're wrong.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to read what it says.
Your Wikipedia is wrong.
Oh,
Mine's
Two
better than
different
yours.
Wikipedias.
yeah.
Mine's
We are
better.
proving the internet rocks.
Mine's better.
Oh. Okay, I guess so. Oh, okay. Let me. I wasn't reading between the lines too well here. Yes, you are correct.
There you
he,
go. Read between the lines,
he and
okay?
model. Read between these two lines, G-Man, right here.
It's only,
These two lines, right here. See these two lines?
they're
Right here.
My lines are actually more defined.
They are more defined, yes. You are correct, G-Man. They did get married in 1989, and he held on to this young whippersnapper until they got divorced in 2018.
This is 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said they separated, so maybe they didn't divorce.
Yeah, see?
All right.
All right.
They had 6 sons, so he was really giving it to this young one. I'll tell you. Wow.
Yeah, they had Oliver, Jonathan, Christopher,
Oliver.
Aaron, and Derek.
Wow.
Aaron is spelled E-R-O-N.
He was busy, John.
Not necessarily his.
Dropping a lot of
Let's move
seeds.
forward.
Good for Rick. He and Cars co-founder Benjamin Orr were close friends who became estranged when the band broke up. Their friendship was, they got a little, they start to talk again when they made the song Silver,
Wonder if that's when Oliver was born.
which Ocasek wrote as a dedication to Orr upon his death in 2000. Ocasek was found dead at his New York City townhouse by the wife that he was separated with, by Paulina.
Yep. Why else would she be there?
Exactly.
We're still married.
Where he had been recovering from surgery, which was a serious heart surgery, I can imagine.
Yeah.
The chief medical examiner office reported that Ocasek died from natural causes. He suffered both from hypertensive and cardiovascular diseases. So that'll pretty much take you out.
Because, like, the man eats a piece of bacon and he's got heart disease. Because he's so thin.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just because you're thin doesn't mean you're healthy. You still
Yep.
got to eat correctly. If you're eating cholesterol and eating the things you're not supposed to, it will catch up to you and kill you.
Yeah, how's your milkshake, by the way?
That was good. You are you two people are bad influences to me because I eat healthy. When I'm around you two, I don't. I eat junk in here.
Seafood.
That was a good thing. But they guys buy me milkshakes.
You could have
Don't
said
say
you-
guys.
They bring in
You-
Wait a minute,
candy.
Don't say guys.
Okay, that guy.
I didn't buy you a
You- that
milkshake.
guy-
You
brought me
could have
a
said no.
I did say no, but you said you refused to hear my no.
What?
You refused.
What? I
No means no.
I refused.
I did
you.
say no at first, Jen. I did.
I
When
refused him.
when he called me on the telephone.
I had my face in a milkshake. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
when he called me on the telephone,
He called you?
yes, and asked me
Yes.
if I want a milkshake. I said no.
And he got it anyway.
I told him, I said, I don't have any funds on me. He said, I didn't. That's not what I asked you.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't ask
why
you
he
if I
got
can
it.
buy you a milkshake. If you want to buy a milkshake, I asked you if you want a milkshake. That's how it all went down. So,
So that being said,
you guys being bad influence to me. If I hung out with you guys every
Fine.
day, I would be in the doctor's
Yeah,
office.
we'll just keep to ourselves over here.
No,
then.
no
Yeah.
more shit
Yeah.
for you then.
That's
Bye.
it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Leave me
Fine.
alone. You guys eat your crap, all right? Leave me alone. All right?
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat shit for breakfast?
Wow.
You know what that's from?
Nope.
Shaky, you know what that's from?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
It's from a really good movie.
Yes.
So,
What?
what movie?
It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Like, I don't know want to know what. Forget it.
It came from Billy Madison.
No.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, that's right. The golfer.
Uh-huh.
What was the golfer's name?
Shooter
guy-
McGavin.
That's it. Shooter McGavin. I eat little shits like you for breakfast.
You eat shit for breakfast? Wait, no.
Oh, man. All right. So anyway, that is our little, we ran through the life of Rick Ocasek, who just passed away. Rest in peace at the age of 75. So that's 2 deaths we got through. We got 1 more to go. When
I
we
got
come
one
back.
happy bit for you guys.
Got a happy
You're
bit?
going to be super excited.
All right. Get it in quick.
Especially G-Man.
Okay.
Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are going to make a John Lennon tribute.
Nice.
How's that a happy thing?
I don't know.
That ain't happy for me.
Nobody dies.
Okay, that's happy for G-Man. That's the only one in the room that cares.
That is well, she did say that it was for me. She didn't say anything about you.
That's
It's
true.
not all about you.
That's true. It's not.
It's not all about you, Cheese.
I know. Relax.
You didn't even get to reference it.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm sure Rick is, rest in peace, Rick Ocasek, everybody. Come on. Let's say rest in peace to Rick.
Rest in peace, Rick.
All right. So, as I'm sure Rick is looking down on us right now saying,
What the?
let the good times roll, man.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying to us right now. He's looking down. Rest in peace, Mr. Rick Ocasek from the Cars. Little tribute block.